What if I told you that doctors are trained to treat aging, but not to prevent it? Across 200 medical schools, future doctors get less than 4 hours of nutrition or lifestyle training. Yet these are the very tools that can reverse aging by 20-30 years. Instead, the system profits from keeping you sick. Today, I'll reveal the hidden mechanisms of aging reversal that most doctors were never taught, and why this knowledge could save not just your life, but decades of healthy living. There's a secret about aging that could add 20-30 years to your life, but doctors will never tell you about it. Not because they're evil, but because the entire medical system profits from keeping you sick and aging rapidly. When Dr. Michael Greger analyzed medical education curricula across 200 medical schools, he discovered that doctors receive less than 4 hours of training on nutrition and lifestyle medicine throughout their entire education. Instead, they're trained to prescribe drugs and perform procedures. Meanwhile, research shows that 90% of aging-related diseases are preventable through simple lifestyle changes that cost almost nothing. But there's no profit in telling you to eat better and move more. The information I'm about to share could revolutionize how you age, but it threatens a $4 trillion healthcare industry built on managing chronic diseases rather than preventing them. Dramatic pause. If you want to discover what the medical establishment doesn't want you to know about aging and why they profit from keeping you in the dark, stay until the end. Because this information could save your life and your life savings. The truth starts with understanding how medical training works. Medical students spend 4 years learning about diseases and treatments, then specialize in managing specific body parts or conditions. They're brilliant at crisis intervention, heart attacks, infections, injuries, but they receive virtually no training in prevention or the root causes of aging. Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn from Cleveland Clinic spent decades proving that heart disease, the #1 killer, is completely reversible through diet alone. His research shows 99.4% success rate in preventing heart attacks. But this research is barely taught in medical schools. Why? Because pharmaceutical companies fund medical education. Hospitals profit from procedures, not prevention. Insurance reimburses treatments, not lifestyle counseling. Medical conferences are sponsored by companies. The result: doctors genuinely believe pills and procedures are the only solutions because that's all they were taught. Meanwhile, populations living in blue zones rarely see doctors but live healthy lives past 100 using simple principles that any doctor could teach, but won't because they don't know them. You've experienced this yourself. You go to the doctor with concerns about aging, fatigue, aches, memory issues, weight gain. What do they say? It's normal for your age. Here's a prescription. You leave with a pill for blood pressure, another for cholesterol, maybe something for depression or anxiety. Each medication has side effects requiring more medications. Soon you're taking 6 to 8 prescriptions daily, but you never feel better, just chemically managed. You ask about diet or exercise, and they spend 30 seconds saying eat less, move more, before moving on to the next prescription pad check. Meanwhile, you read about people reversing diabetes, eliminating heart disease, preventing dementia. But your doctor never mentioned these possibilities. You start to wonder, do they not know, or do they not want you to know? Here's what doctors don't want you to know. Aging is largely optional. The big secret: your body has built-in repair mechanisms that can reverse most aging damage, but modern lifestyle suppresses these mechanisms. Mechanism 1. Autophagy. Your cells have a self-cleaning system that removes damaged components and regenerates new ones. Activated by fasting and exercise, 2 things doctors rarely prescribe in specific, effective doses. Mechanism 2. Telomere regeneration. Your chromosomes can actually get longer, younger, through specific lifestyle interventions. Dr. Elizabeth Blackburn won a Nobel Prize proving this, but most doctors never learned about practical applications. Mechanism 3. Inflammation. Resolution. Chronic inflammation drives aging, but your body has natural anti-inflammatory systems that can be activated through diet and lifestyle, more powerful than any drug. Mechanism 4. Hormonal optimization. Your body can produce youthful hormone levels naturally through specific protocols, without dangerous hormone replacement therapy. Mechanism 5. Neuroplasticity. Your brain can regenerate and create new neurons throughout life, reversing cognitive decline through specific activities and nutrients. But here's why doctors don't teach this. A healthy person who ages well doesn't need medical services. The system requires sick customers to survive financially. Here are 3 people who discovered these secrets despite their doctors. William, 71, taking 8 medications for diabetes, heart disease, depression. Doctors said his conditions were progressive and incurable. William researched lifestyle medicine and applied the hidden aging reversal protocols. Result after 18 months. Off all medications, diabetes reversed, depression gone, lost 45 pounds. His doctor called it impossible and not sustainable, but William's been medication-free for 3 years. Barbara, 68. Diagnosed with early-stage dementia, doctor recommended preparing for decline. Barbara discovered brain regeneration protocols her neurologist never mentioned. Result after 2 years. Cognitive tests returned to normal. Memory better than 10 years ago. Brain scans showed increased volume. Neurologist had no explanation. Robert, 74. Severe arthritis. Doctor recommended joint replacement surgery. Robert found anti-inflammatory protocols that doctors don't learn in medical school. Result after 6 months. Pain eliminated, mobility restored, canceled surgery. Rheumatologist was puzzled by his improvement, but offered no explanation of how nutrition could affect joints. Common pattern. Doctors were skeptical or dismissive of natural improvements, offering no education about the mechanisms that made healing possible. Here are the aging reversal secrets doctors don't want you to know. Secret 1. Therapeutic fasting. Fasting. 16 to 24 hours activates autophagy, stem cell production, and growth hormone release. More powerful than any anti-aging drug, but doctors rarely prescribe it because there's no profit. Implementation. Start with 16-hour fasts. 3x week. Progress to 24-hour fasts monthly. Monitor with a healthcare provider familiar with fasting. Secret. 2. Hormetic stress. Controlled stress, cold exposure, exercise, heat, triggers adaptive responses that reverse aging. Doctors focus on avoiding all stress instead of using beneficial stress. Implementation. Cold showers or ice baths. High-intensity interval training. Sauna therapy. Breathwork practices. Secret. 3. Nutrient timing. When you eat matters more than what you eat. Eating within narrow windows optimizes metabolism and hormone production. Implementation. Eat within 6 to 8 hour window. Stop eating 3 hours before bed. Time protein intake around exercise. Secret. 4. Social connection prescription. Loneliness accelerates aging faster than smoking, but doctors prescribe antidepressants instead of community building. Implementation. Join community groups, volunteer regularly, maintain close friendships, engage in meaningful activities. Secret. 5. Purpose-driven living. Having strong life purpose adds 7+ years to lifespan, but doctors never ask about meaning or fulfillment. Implementation. Identify personal mission. Engage in purposeful work. Mentor others. Contribute to causes you believe in. Understanding why this information stays hidden helps you navigate the system. Economic reasons. $4 trillion healthcare industry depends on chronic disease management. Pharmaceutical profits require ongoing prescription sales. Hospitals need procedures and admissions. Insurance companies profit from premium collection, not health improvement. Educational reasons. Medical schools funded by pharmaceutical companies. Continuing education sponsored by drug manufacturers. Research funding biased toward patentable treatments. Lifestyle medicine not, emphasized in medical training. Systemic reasons. 15-minute appointment slots prevent comprehensive lifestyle counseling. Insurance doesn't reimburse for nutrition or lifestyle coaching. Doctors legally protected when following standard protocols. Innovation in prevention isn't rewarded financially. Psychological reasons. Doctors trained to believe drugs are primary solutions. Lifestyle medicine seems too simple to be effective. Medical culture values complex interventions over simple ones. Cognitive bias toward familiar treatment patterns. This isn't conspiracy. It's systemic design that prioritizes profit over prevention. Here's how to use this knowledge. Work with your doctor. Ask specific questions about lifestyle interventions. Request monitoring while you implement changes. Find doctors trained in functional or lifestyle medicine. Use conventional medicine for acute issues. Lifestyle medicine for chronic ones. Educate yourself. Study research from institutions like Harvard's Lifestyle Medicine program. Learn from doctors like Dean Ornish, Caldwell Esselstyn, Michael Greger. Understand that you can influence your aging process. Track biomarkers to measure improvement. Implement gradually. Start with one aging reversal protocol. Monitor changes with objective measurements. Add interventions systematically. Document improvements to share with healthcare providers. Build support. Connect with others pursuing similar paths. Join lifestyle medicine. Communities. Share successes to help others. Advocate for preventive healthcare options. The medical system isn't broken. It's working exactly as designed. It's a business model based on managing illness, not creating health. But you have the power to access information that could add decades to your life. You don't need permission from doctors to eat better, move more, sleep well, or build community. The aging reversal secrets I shared today are based on Nobel Prize-winning research and thousands of studies. They work whether your doctor believes in them or not. If you want to learn specific aging reversal protocols, watch our video on the morning habit that's killing you after 60. It reveals one simple change that can trigger multiple anti-aging mechanisms. Subscribe to Prime Years Lab because we're committed to sharing the science-based information the medical establishment won't teach you. Share this video with anyone who deserves to know they have more control over aging than their doctor told them. In the comments, tell me, have you experienced dismissive responses from doctors about lifestyle approaches? What changes will you implement first? Remember, your doctor works for you, not the other way around. You have the right to pursue any legal approach to improve your health. Until next time, keep taking charge of your own aging process.